On the last episode of Johnny Doom's Minecraft Forever World.
Obviously kidding. Welcome back. Or welcome if you're just now joining us. Last episode, we ended up starting our wheat farm, planting crops, went ahead and built a fence around it, spawn-proofed the immediate area, did our little obligatory coal mining, and of course the obligatory annoyance with grabbing a cow into your little farm. Look how annoying that is still. Anyways, we hopped in our boat and headed out southeast on the map because we wanted to work our way towards the bottom of the map. Since we're already the closest there, we'll probably just stick to the south side and died. But fear not.
'Cause it's a new day. It's a new generation. It's a new day.
And we're back. Alright, first and foremost, I definitely want to go and get my stuff. Then shortly after, we'll start doing some more exploring. We can hope to find a village somewhere nearby. Maybe mark down a couple of caves that we see so that way we can visit later on. Still haven't actually decided if I wanted to mark as I go, fill the map, come back a later episode, and just go exploring all the marked areas. Or perhaps I could just mark the areas and actually explore them, knock out whatever I can see, loot as much as I can, bring it back home, and then keep exploring. And just, keep some marked places there for later to, once again, come back to at a later episode. We haven't decided yet. But what I have decided was instead of just going east and west on the whole bottom of the map and knocking that out, I'll probably just do it like in a quarter. And by probably, I mean I am. And I'll just go left to right on that southeast corner. Pretty much from the bottom of the map up into where the base is at. And just kind of fill it in from there. Then possibly afterwards we can do the southwest region of the map. I think doing it in quarters will probably be a lot more easier and a lot more digestible as far as the map building process goes, or the map fill-in process goes. Now, aside from finding villages and looting their chests and also the hay, aside from the caves that we're going to be marking, I also want to keep an eye out for any Endermen that we see because I have not beat the dragon, so why not see if we can collect some ender pearls along the way. And also do some more resource gathering as far as tree box, cobblestone, iron if it's surface level. We don't want to go too deep into a cave right now. Maybe some colorful plants, that way we can actually color our bundle packages. Which is funny, it's really not even a package. I don't know why I keep calling it that. More like a little sack, if anything, a little coin purse. We will in fact raid the pillager outpost if we see one as well. If anything, just mark it like I said we were going to do with the caves, the ravines, and other little things we want to explore in a later episode. For sheeps, I don't really care about right now. I don't think I normally do. I do need their wool. Food-wise, we're sticking to beef. There's just no way I'm gonna walk around with a bunch of bread or walk around with anything else. That doesn't really benefit me as fast as cows do. And now that I'm thinking about it, this would have been a great spawn point. I mean, the map kind of looks empty so far, but as I'm looking around, there's a lot of water, a lot of water. So for map making purposes, it's probably going to be a lot quicker to fill in, which is great in this aspect of, hey, it's a lot easier now. But it might suck for the purpose of the same reason. Is, hey, I want to build a map. Okay, 1-2 episodes, we're done. We'll figure this out, though. But it definitely would have been a nice place to spawn. Just because there's so much, open road to travel. And then, you got your little things here and there that you can see off in the distance. As opposed to just having a crap ton of mountains around you. Because, you know, most of us, if we see a mountain or a ravine or something, we're just going to go straight there and explore it, which kind of kills, you know, the whole idea of let's fill out the map. Let's actually explore the whole game instead of just one cave that we see because it's the nearest one to us. So right now, pretty much the mentality is, let me just get a bunch of just tree blocks that I know I'm going to be needing later. Some for building purposes, some so I can actually just throw in a furnace. I like to actually keep all of my coal strictly for torches, and then just, you know, burn up some wood blocks just so I can actually have some charcoal to mess around with. Oh, and just because I want to be kind of like held accountable, so that way I'm not just talking stuff on here. I do have ideas for making a Von Doom castle and torture chambers on, like, maybe the basement. I haven't decided out all the little details, but I definitely want to make, like, different little torture rooms involving several of the bad guy mobs and possibly even villagers. Again, I haven't decided exactly how it's gonna look out layout wise, but I'm definitely already having little ideas that I jot down in a little notebook. And by little, I mean it's a very tiny little notebook. Oh, speak of the devil. That's a nice little book we got there. Let's see what we got. All right. Is that jungle? That's a funny looking boat. Yeah, it's definitely a different plank. Looks like a jungle plank. Not too familiar with them, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But anyways, yeah, we still have other ideas that I'm acting like I'm like some big YouTuber, like someone's gonna come and steal my ideas. But yeah, there are a couple of things where I already have it in my head that I know I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna say it here. And then there's gonna be other ones where I just kind of let me keep it in my notebook because I don't want to say it, and then, you know, it's almost like you risk giving somebody else an idea. Oh, especially if they're better at you than the game, then it's almost like you just gave them the layup. You know, no amount of, hey, credits to this guy is gonna bring you back from that. If anything, it's several ideas that I have, and I just have to execute them. Oh, you know what? I can probably even write it down in a little book and quill. I might do that, because you never know if that little booklet gets lost or something. Gets wet, damaged, grease, because I eat greasy food. Anyways. Main thing I want to do right now, immediately after, you know, getting that bottom little corner, which I think we have here. Give me a moment. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely wanted to bring some of these home. I think I ran out. And I don't believe I planted some back at the house. Well, regardless, I'm probably just going to knock all of this out right now, because I definitely want to bring some home. Wouldn't want to go all the way southeast just to come back home and realize, no, I only have one tree. Oh, and one thing I'm sure a lot of you all know already, whether you're, you know, vets of the game or kind of starting out, with spruce trees, you can plant 4 saplings in like a little square, and you'll get these thickum trees. So that's pretty much why I use spruce so much. I think I've already said, oh, sapling. Yoink. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can get one more, hopefully. I mean, preferably 1-4, but if I can get one more, that's fine. The ideal would be 4, just so you can build a thick tree and get a lot more. Think I just saw something? Maybe not. Oh, There it is. All right, cool. All right, so we got 2 at least, so that's fine. I think after I get these 2, I can just dip.
3.
All right, cool. All right, so at this point of the journey, it started getting late, so I started to see what I can fill up for the map, because I don't want to accidentally risk the stuff that I gathered today, resource-wise. Not that we got anything amazingly awesome from that wrecked ship, but still, we found it, we explored it, we keep it. There's no point in dying and risking it all. Unless she's a baddie, of course. Anyways, I stumbled upon these 2 Endermans, so then I thought to myself, hey, kinda told everybody I was gonna side quest it and grab these, Enderman pearls whenever I can, and I mean, it only makes sense to knock one out, if not both. And so of course I did what any sane Minecraft player would do. Stay in the water and smack like hell. Just gotta get the right angle. I mean, he's clearly stared at me already. Let me see if I can just like creep up on him. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Well, hey there. I remember when I first started playing this game a few months back, these guys was like, they auto kill me. I think now I kind of built up enough confidence to know that they're not always going to be one-hit kills, even though they used to kill me. Oh, and reminds me of that video. What the fuck damage was that, my guy? That crap is so damn funny. I then went to the first place I could find to call it a night. Woke up, gathered my stuff, and started heading out east. I will actually fast forward just to not bore you with this resource gathering that I did in this next clip. And then I found this cave. Not a big cave, but it just looked like a nice little, one of those mini, you can probably get a nice little vein of coal, which is in fact the very first thing that I found. The second I saw these 3, I'm like, nah, let me throw a torch down. There might actually be more. Literally everything I saw. And pretty much ended up leaving the cave right after that. Didn't want to take any chances. Left due east. At this point, I didn't even want to get anything anymore unless I saw like a village on the way home. It then occurred to me that, you know what? In between a couple of these videos, I might actually release some long play, no commentary, but only for resource gathering. I still want this main objective to fall under the map markers, the map making in my immediate area from my main house / base. But yeah, definitely let me know if it's going to be something people are interested in, because I know me personally, before I even started playing, before I even knew what like Minecraft was, so to speak, I kind of use it for like a fallen asleep remedy, so to speak, because I think at that point in my life, I think I was still in college when this game first came out, and people started coming out with like non-commentary videos where you hear the mining in the background, you hear the music in the background. So I kind of know the OG songs just because of that, whether it was a sleeping therapeutic thing or whether it was a let me play something in the background just while I study. I definitely want to do something like that. Obviously, I still want to keep the main aspect of this channel to be the map making, and then once we sort out the 9 maps, then we can probably, come up with new ideas along the way, like that Doom Castle I was talking about earlier. Like, in all seriousness, I do want to keep this channel the same way I'm doing now, but I wouldn't mind doing a couple of little, I guess we'll say filler episodes. Whenever I'm resource gathering, I don't really talk much. I'm just literally resource gathering anyways. And there's no point in just releasing an episode of just me gathering blocks. You know, I do a lot of deep slate, cobblestone, and even gathering trees just for the heck of it, or grabbing a bunch of different colored plants just so I can actually stock up. And if I ever want to color wool or cover my bundles, then I can go ahead and do that. But yeah, there's no point in even recording it. But if I do want to record, I'll probably just release it as a non-commentary type of style video. That way, you know, I can make it come full circle for those people who actually made those videos back in the day and kind of helped me out while I was studying. One thing I do know for sure is when I'm mining in the caves, that stuff gets really intense. So I'm definitely making certain little episodes in between the exploration. I mean, at the end of the day, that's still part of the exploration too. But in between those little map making exploration days, when we're visiting the caves, I'm definitely taking you guys along with me. It's a funny thing. I know I've noticed myself scream or get high pitched, and it's the fact that it's like my natural, I guess, like, you know, is definitely something funny. But we'll get to those in the later episodes. For now, because I'm so anal at certain things, that little funny J-hook looking thing on that map is bothering me. So I'm gonna go all the way to the edge to where I'm not creating new land. But before I go, I just kind of want to straighten out that funny little J-hook. It's like annoying me right now. So this is why I'm starting to head east right now, in case, you know, you're wondering how come he doesn't just go straight home and just put away his stuff and go back out onto the world and explore. That's why. It's like annoying. And then sidebar, I do see the acacia trees, so I mean, why not bring a couple of those back with us? I already took some spruce with me, so why not try to get at least a couple of saplings for each and every single one of them. I think I just saw a village. But yeah, I want to get at least one of every type of tree. That way I could just, if I need it in the future for some type of build or some type of idea, I could just have it in the backyard. Like, there is certain things I would leave the house for, but then there's other things where it's like, there's no point in journeying like a million miles away just so I can get one tree sapling or just chop down trees or something. If I need to chop down a tree, I'd rather just have it in the backyard. It's the same logic as, would you rather just grow a cow farm and, you know, maintain that, or walk around just free killing every single cow that you see, knowing you have a shortcut? Negatory. Alright, so it's clearly about to be nighttime. Luckily I found the village, because I wouldn't want to get caught and, you know, once again, explore, grab a couple of things, die. That already happened once already. I'm not trying to repeat history. You know what, let me actually pillar up here real quick. Hey, 2 Enderman dudes. Let me just pillar up and see how big this area is actually. As I don't want to get screwed over and mess up. I might actually even just place a bed up here if anything. Okay, so it's not really a huge village, which is not bad and not good at the same time. Not good because, I mean, what are we supposed to loot if there's only like 2-3 houses? But at the same time, big enough to where we can probably steal some of these villagers later on. Whether we decide to do a villager breeder or something else entirely, just knowing that it's that close to the house, and, you know, they wouldn't miss if maybe 1 or 2 guys are missing. Just saying. I do watch other YouTubers from time to time, and I kind of see their logic of doing things and their reasoning for why they loot certain things and don't loot certain things. So I'm kind of curious what everybody else is actually into. Do you just loot every little thing that you see, treasure chest included? Or do you just kind of open it, nah, don't need it, open it, nah, don't need it, I'll take this? Like, what's the logic behind that? I know for me, I don't really take bread anymore. I don't take practically anything that I determine to be useless. I take iron, obviously. Any gold armor, I'll take. Gold pickaxes, gold anything, iron anything I take. Obviously, diamonds, obviously, the little green emeralds. But yeah, if I see like little random tree stuff, random saplings, I probably won't even touch it. This right here, I probably gonna do something with the farm. I probably have like a little cake or something just for like display purposes at the house. That's the only reason why I grabbed it just now. See, this is why you need to carry bundles on you. I'm already getting filled up and I didn't even think about it, so let me just reorganize here real quick. Alright, let's see what we can find now. Diamond, 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 diamond. Here's the chest, here's the chest. Moment of truth. Diamonds! Alright, that's actually pretty cool. Wonder if lightning will strike twice and we can get ourselves a saddle in one of the other houses. Not counting on it, but I mean, it would be cool. You know what? I will grab the apples and the bread. Why not? I'm probably not going to grab every little thing that I find in here, but to at least grab that. Just for like a resource day or something. When I'm just out and about and gathering stuff, I don't want to waste my beef on that. I'd rather waste my beef on the actual main adventure. Planning as I go, as you can see. Sometimes even winging is probably the best way. Because you can plan for your mining, but you can't plan for a rainy day. Boom. Alright, there we go. I think we just start actually heading out now. We just organize a couple of things here. Alright, where are we going? We came from the right, so we'll go ahead here. This is actually nice because it's like in order. Nothing. Settle! Oh shit, that's good. That's so funny. Alright, well, we're definitely taking this. I'll leave that little grass thing there. I don't really need that. Oh, and I might as well just make a bundle. A second one, I mean. I mean, I have enough for the stuff. You know what? Nope, made my mind. I'm gonna make 2 different bundles real quick. Yeah, because at least with 3 I can actually mess around and probably put the diamonds in a couple of them, put the food in the other food meat. The fruits and veggies. Alright, let's see. I want to tackle this real quick. Aside from the Doom Castle, if I find like a Mesa biome or whatever it's called, I definitely want to build like a little village of my own, like a pre-made village, bring some villagers out there and just kind of make it like a wild west. Like I'll probably start with like the saloon and maybe 2nd floor of the saloon will be my base. We'll see. I guess it depends on what's even out on these other maps. I might even make the pink base where we're out right now as part of like a glass house, if anything. But then again, I probably shouldn't do the glass house because I already have the aquarium there. Well, alright, well, spitballing ideas, so we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Ooh, even making like a, not igloo, what's this thing called? Like an ice village of my own. I know the game already has some, but nah, pretty mid. So I kind of want to make my own. I hear an Enderman. The saloon, the ice wall, the greenhouse, Doom Castle. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be making those. But I guess at the end of the day, it really kind of goes by depending on whatever it is we actually come by. If their biomes aren't there, we may have to search for them and kind of force it. Hopefully I don't have to. Hopefully it's just more so of a, hey, look what we just ran into. Let's build a base here. So shortly after organizing and reorganizing, I went ahead and took every single piece of bale and wheat that I can find in this little village. Ransacked the chest there, didn't really find anything, so decided, hey, let's call it what it is. Wasn't a complete bust. We did get a couple of diamonds, and we got our saddle. Got the hay bales we wanted. So, I mean, as a quick recap, I think we did good. Now, I could have gone immediately back home because it was a lot closer, but I decided let me just go a little bit more east. I don't want to go all the way to the end of the map just yet, but I definitely want to follow this river and see where it's actually going to lead to or where it's going to take me. I mean, it is turning to north technically, so it might actually just spit us back out to like the main ocean so we can go back home. If anything, if it does, I'll just make a straight line just starting from where I'm at right now. Because again, it's just gonna bother me, the map looking all funny. I mean, it already looks funny, but that's the plan. And let me just open this up real quick. Man-made paths are probably like my thing in Minecraft. I don't mind spending, you know, a good half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour just making something more easier for me to travel through instead of having to jump on the boat, hop off the boat, jump off the boat, hop off the boat. Just make your tunnels, make your man-made rivers and water paths, whatever you have to do. I mean, you're most likely walking around with a bucket of water anyways inside of a cave, so why not create your own little fake waterfalls? That's definitely my forte. Okay, and it looks like we are going to get spit right back out. This is actually really good. Sorry, Enderman, we have too much on us that we do not want to risk right now. Oh, this is nice. Again, like I said earlier, the amount of land to water ratio is decent. You know, it's not too much water, so where it's just going to be boring. I know I said this earlier, but it's just really nice. Like, you see how, like, that river, even me right now looking at the map, the fact that the river looks like that and allows us safe travels without having to do all the extra BS makes it fun for me. So it's like I can still travel through and navigate through all this stuff without having to waste time just walking around, running around aimlessly. Like, if I'm in a cave, I'm searching for something, I'm on a mission. I don't just want to be walking around just for the sake of walking around. So the fact that it gives us a way to get there and then allows us to actually just play is awesome. Hey, Scaly. Not today. Not today. Alright, we can probably bridge this little gap. We might have to get off the boat here. Let's see if we can go around. No, it's not connected. We'll probably have to come back here one of these days and build a path for us to go to and fro. May not even need it because who knows if, you know, the left side of the map even has something worthwhile. But just an idea for now, in case if we do. I think I just picked up, let me throw these random things away, and I can go get my boat. Doop.
Later, Gator.
Yeah, see, we have these little intense moments, back-to-back, creeper, a witch on the left, a zombie over there. This is what makes the game intense. This is how, you know, like, how do you even fall into that 2-week phase? Or maybe I'm just a noob. I don't know. Who cares? I just know it's very intense, and the tensity is actually what makes the game, like, you know, you keep coming back for more just because the thrill. Like that random enderman that just popped up, and I'm just gonna skip him. I really just want to make it home at this point. I don't even care about anything else. Okay, please don't die. Please don't die. I see my little hunger bar going low, but we're good enough. I think we can make it. Alright, what is up with Enderman, dude? Oh, wait, buddy. Okay. He clearly has beef with us for no reason. Skelly to the left. Okay, we can make it back to that little beach on the map where it shows up as white. I think I kind of know the area after that. I mean, I've only been here, what, like 2-3 nights, but there's some noticeable things, but I know that beach. Holy crap. Alright, I gotta think smart, Gotta go fast. Oh, hey. Alright, yeah, these guys are definitely... Feels like I'm, like, playing on hard or something. There's a lot more people than there normally are here. Alright, I think we're getting near the beach. I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, I'm going backwards. Alright. Let's try here. I think I know where we're at. Okay, cool. I know where we're at. This is close to where I died, actually. Okay, so if that's the beach, then it's really not that far. I mean, map-wise, obviously, it's just cross the beach, go to the left, but I remember going through these two little beaches right here with the boat before I headed out. We are technically home. Not out of the woods yet. I mean, we're safe. I'm not gonna try to like overdo this and act like we're actually getting chased when we're not. But it's just those random skeletons that spawn in that kind of like freak me out, because of course you get shot a couple times and there we go. I see the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so I'm sure as soon as we get out of the water right here, we'll see. Oh, nope. Right there. Okay, so this is exactly what I was saying before. You can see the little cherry blossoms and the torches lighting them up at nighttime. So that's like a perfect way to always find my house. I mean, I'm always going to have my map on me. There's going to be some days where I die and I need to figure out, you know, the land or the landscape. So hop in my little boat or just go swimming. And then you can actually see the house at nighttime or in the daytime. Look how far we are, and it's decent. This is what helps me when I die. I don't think I'll ever do a 100 days hardcore just because I die a lot, and there ain't no shame in it. I don't tell people that I'm the best player. I'm nowhere near the best player, and if it were to rate myself, I'd say 5 out of 10 at best, maybe 6 out of 10 if I'm having a really good day. But no, nowhere near top level. So after putting my stuff away, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, fed my cows as you just seen, just so we can come back to... Well, you already know I'm gonna kill them, right? Anyways, hopped in my boat and decided to go ahead and explore the southwest region of this map here. And at this point, I'm actually hoping to find some type of island, or even just some type of new type of environment, just so we can set the stage. And I think I just found the island. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. Well, that's all for now. If you liked the video, then go ahead and drop a comment. If you really liked the video, you can go ahead and subscribe. But if you don't like the video, then why are you here?